his past experiences through traveling, or like a map of some sort. Maybe he knows what's going on with the weird noises too. Just something that could like help us out in the near future. Anything.
Sure.
And maybe some gold. That'd be cool.
Down. So you're probably going to look through the desk for that. You find a journal. There's a whole captain's journal. I will just tell you the most important information from the journal.
Right.
You read a little bit about the adventures, like just pillaging, plundering, stealing some awesome things and whatever. There's a lot of entries about Umberley. Does your character have any history of this area? Like, would your character know about any of the local lore of this place? No? Okay.
No.
So you see the name Umberley. You see that this person, Umberley, is spoken about with like a little mistrust, but this seems like someone the captain has to deal with on the regular. You also see that there have been regular visits to this Umberley person, and gems have been exchanged with Umberley. As you go through the desk, you actually find a giant fucking satchel filled with, ready? 5 white pearls, 3 rubies, 3 diamonds, 700 gold pieces. Just by reading the journal, you know this is for Umberley. Like, the captain is like, we're going to drop this off to Umberley right now.
Can I get that list again from you? I'm sorry.
Yes. 5 white pearls, 3 rubies, 3 diamonds. I'm so sorry I missed one. There's also a brass coin with 2 waves painted onto it and 700 gold pieces.
This guy's loaded.
You also...
Not anymore.
What?
Adrian said, this guy's loaded. And I said, no, he's not. We are.
Oh my god.
We're not done. You go to the next shelf, like the next drawer. You pull it out. You find just like necklaces and jewelry and kind of like mid-level valuables. Oh, roll me a perception right now.
14.
Well done. One of the necklaces catches your eye. It looks shinier than the rest. It looks newer than the rest. Like it hasn't been worn or used maybe ever. You don't quite know. It just looks brand new. And it looks different than the rest. The rest look like valuables. This one, although it looks new, looks like handmade from maybe someone that wasn't a human or maybe someone who didn't have access to human tools. For some reason, it's in here like in a locked drawer. And that necklace definitely catches your eye.
I want that one.
Cool. You are more than welcome to take it. And if you want to take any of the other mid-level jewelry in there, you're welcome to do that too.
I want that one though. I definitely take that one, and I figured the money would do us some good as a crew. Maybe a new boat. I don't know, something. So she takes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to sneak back out, or is that the end of my turn?
Well, we're just role-playing. There's no actual turn. Like, you could honestly keep going if you wanted to.
As you come out, I signal at you from behind the stairs, just kind of like, or a caca.
Caca. Emily, caca.
So, I'm running. Like, at this point, I'm dashing, and I did, like, a little somersault into you guys.
A somersault.
If you're
it's called a somersault.
If you're going to run across the top of the deck, I'm going to have you roll I don't even know what the hell that would be. Running is a non-concealed action. Like, dude, if you're going to run, you're going to get spotted. That's just how that's going to go.
Oh, man. So I have to be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I guess I'll have to be sneaky about it.
Which is always fun.
I'm going to be really quiet and, like, walk over there very quietly.
I will down for it. Give me a stealth check, which is dexterity. That's sea legs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's a 16.
Whew.
You pass. So you
Nice. Oh my god.
tiptoe across this boat. You're just like, your brain is just like, make me a shadow. Your brain is just like, go west, baby girl, go west. You happen to be going west towards the stairs. So luck is on your side. You get over there, slide in under the stairs with your other 2 girls.
Okay, so I turn to Summer and I go, what did you find?
Well, here's this. Summer pulls out, or Scum pulls out a big, huge thing of jewels and pearls. She takes a pearl out. She hands it rest to Adrian. Here, that's for when we need it someday.
Oh, we need it now.
So I just hand it over.
Hear me out. We use this to buy the ship from the captain.
You don't think...
We'll sell it back to him with his own jewels.
You don't think you would recognize some of these jewels, though? These are really hard to come by.
Oh
You
my
have to
God.
think about this.
I see gold, I see pearls, and rubies. They're
Which is
everywhere,
all
man.
not everywhere.
Are they?
So you guys are pirates. They are also pirates. In the pirate trade, these are very common materials to trade, which is why pirates are trading them. You know, if there was like a flaw in one of the diamonds, the captain would know. I'm going to do a luck check real quick. Let's see if any of these have flaws in them. Anything less than 10, they will. Anything over 10, nobody will notice. That is a 16. So no, these are, you can't identify. It's just a ruby. It's just a diamond. They're everywhere. Sell his shit back to him. So Emmeline's into it. Emmelina's like holding her, like she's excited. She's like, with this leverage, she's like, we could either use this to like pad our own stuff, or we could use this as leverage with the pirates. Like, where should we go from here?
The entire time this is happening, by the way, Lucis is playing gin rummy with Madeline.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah, Craig has a hand too, but he's still unconscious.
He has a hand. He like, you guys propped him up.
Hey, he's all right.
At least straw sticking out of his neck.
So, like,
Let's.
It's so hard. I don't want Emmeline to make decisions because I'm also DMing. Like, guys, this is so hard. So just so you know, it's Idrin and Summer. You guys are going to choose what's going to happen next. Just letting you know.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So are we we're not in the middle of a battle or anything?
Nope. No. Everyone's concealed. I cannot fucking believe it.
Can we head?
When it's the fucking SSDOGG.
So can I go back down to where everybody's at in the boat? I got what I wanted.
Can you leave the jewels with me?
Yeah, she handed you the jewels. She just took one pearl out.
I took one pearl out. I kept the amulet. I'm so sorry. So I take the necklace that I found, and I want to go back and study it some more. So instead of doing it wide in the open, I want to go back down to the boat where I feel more secure.
Okay. I'm just going to have you roll a stealth check to slip on out from the stairs, go back. This will all be one roll. Yeah, and climb back down the ship, get back on the dinghy. Go ahead and roll for sea legs.
Oh my god. I got an 8.
Ooh, you came all this way. Okay, you come out of the steps.
You successfully snatched failure right from the jaws of victory.
Jesus. You sneak out of the steps and you go over to the rail, and as you push yourself up onto the rail and like go to flip your legs over, someone from across the deck finally notices you. They just point and they yell. They go, "Hey, you landlubbers!" I guess landlubber, you're the only one they see, and you have about 4 seconds to choose what the hell you want to do.
I'm going to fall backwards
into the water.
Yep.
Okay, Adrian, you have 4 seconds to choose what the hell you're going to do.
How far are they?
They are, let's say, 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. In reference to what I typed out for you, would that be within range for me to throw an arcane constructed dagger and guide it to him to aid in accuracy?
Yes, 20 feet would be within range.
Okay, yeah, I do that to silence him from my hiding spot.
Okay, Jesus. First of all, let's deal with Scum first. So Scumbria falls into the water. There's a splash. What's gonna happen next is the guy who pointed at you, Scumbria, is gonna begin to walk over. Is about, oh, I saw you. He's coming over to look over the side. As that is happening, this arcane throwing dagger comes out of fucking nowhere. I guess it comes out of the stairs. And just, are you aiming for death? What are you aiming for, Idrin?
Ooh, good question. Just brutal. I go for his neck.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door.
Just straight through his windpipe.
And I don't know, I might start yelling. Find out. So the pirate has come over. Pirate has already made a racket, so there are 2 other pirates kind of like glancing at the sky like, what's Jeremy doing leaving the party? Jeremy's over here like, hey! He's like looking over. This dagger comes out of nowhere, just clocks this guy in the neck. I mean, like such a I should make you roll for this, but who cares? I'm into it. Such a good slice. Blood out the side of the boat. As he, like, this is happening as he's bending his head over the side of the boat. It actually gives him so much momentum and so much force. This motherfucker falls forward, tips over the side of the boat, and lands in the water.
Hell yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Splash. So, Scum, a dead man or a dying man just fell right next to you. What you doing?
Nice, I'm going to use him as a float.
No.
So I'm going to yell. I'm going to yell for, because didn't you say you got your cannon loaded in the boat?
Oh, fuck.
I was actually going to ask that. Did Scumbria fall off on the side of the boat where the righteous indignation is kind of like parked up to?
Yes, because I was trying to go in that boat, like in that direction with what I got, the necklace. So I was trying to get over and onto the boat without being noticed, but that didn't work out so well. So I just fell straight back and landed in the water.
So I assume that as soon as I hear Scumbria splash into the surf, I stop playing gin rummy and I start getting the net ready to kind of like throw to her.
Okay. I was using the dead body as a float, so like I'm using my hind legs and swimming towards you, and I grab the net, leave the body. Obviously, we don't want that on the boat. That just adds weight.
Well,
so I ditched the body.
Jeremy's not even dead yet. He's still gurgling. He's like, oh, help, and like seawater's getting his mouth. He's like choking on air and seawater. Yeah.
Oh, that's traumatizing. Well, I should be very concerned considering I'm a doctor, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
How long does it take to die by knife wound to the neck? Like you're like, he's got 2.5 minutes,
Like he's fine. He was good as a float. That's all I needed him for.
The best sailors to the best float going west.
I just look up and I'm like, you should probably fire that cannon of yours. Jeez. Birdman.
Can I do like an insight check? Like, am I aware that the goose is cooked? Or is this just Scumbria being Scumbria?
I would fucking love if someone would please do an insight check. For once. And I need to do something real quick too.
I got a 17.
Holy crap. Okay, I just need to do... So I'm going to roll right now to see how many sailors have noticed this event is happening. Let's find out.
Oh, no.
I already rolled to see how many sailors are on the ship, and I'm not telling you that number. So we're going to roll this, we're going to roll this. Here we go. Who noticed?
That sounded like a lot of dice.
I did not like the sound.
That's what happened to me earlier.
3 sailors have noticed Jeremy has gone over the side. They are coming to investigate. The people on the ship have about... you got 2 seconds and then you're fucked. So Emmeline immediately is just gonna like yeet. She's just gonna swan dive off this boat. That's all she's gonna do. Roll for that. That's a 6. She misses somehow, and
how do you miss the ocean?
No, I'm saying she didn't leave the deck. She like goes to swan dive and her foot slips, and she's gonna like face plant onto this deck. She hit a 6, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Wait, I'm sorry. You rolled a perception check. Let me back up. Sorry. So we do have 3 people coming back to view. With your perception check, you notice the cannons have been used recently. It is a possibility they may not have actually been reloaded. You actually can tell at this point this is the end of a journey, like celebration, like something just happened. We're done. You know what I mean? Which probably means swords might be tucked away in their like sleeping quarters. You're not in an angle where you can see if people are armed or not, but you do notice the cannons are not loaded.
Okay, so the net's in the water. It's there for if anybody dives into the ocean, you can grab that, get back on the righteous indignation. Let's start this shit. And I light the fuse on the cannon.
There it is. Okay, so how cannon mechanics will work is the ship has an amount of hits it can take as well. It's going to be set higher. It's going to be set at 8 hits, and then the ship will sink after that. All it would be is you'd have to roll against my ship roll. Whoever gets higher successfully lands there, or whatever it is they're trying to do. So the ship defends for 15. Get me higher than 15.
Come on. 16.
Wow.
Just beat it.
Ship takes one hit. And as the hits get higher, sailors will leave combat to go tend to things on the ship. So that is just something to keep in mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof. Okay.
You're also about to roll for combat. God damn it. Yeah, everyone roll. I am going to let Maddie, I forgot her name. Maddie's going to help you too. I can give Craig a roll, please, Summer.
Okay.
And roll for initiative, everyone. Let me know what you get.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Do I have to necessarily? Because I'm still hidden.
The only problem is if you disengage the fight, the only place you have to go back to go is Lucius's ship. So it still forces you to be in combat. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, I gotcha. Cool.
So me and Craig both rolled 9s.
I love that.
I got a 19.
17.
And Jesus, there's a crew and a ship. How do I manage this? Hold on. I will tell you guys there are 8 sailors you are currently fighting or dealing with this however you want to deal with this.
We should go. I'm Commander Shepard.
You know what? I'm going to make all of them on the same turn, so I'll deal with all of them. The first one I rolled was a 10, so they all get 10. Sailors, get a 10. Only got a 5. Okay, Lucius, you are first. I know you already launched a cannon. I will let you go again because your team has a disadvantage. That was a surprise attack. Please have your regular turn. Go.
Okay, so what do we do here? Scumbria's in the water. Emmeline's face planted up on deck. Idrin's in the shadows somewhere. I just shot a hole in the ship. Okay, what do we do? Fuck.
We don't do that.
Not yet.
I mean, they're pirates.
I'm going to pretty much just spend my action loading the cannon, and I guess I'm going to be holding my action to fire until I see everybody else get off the boat.
Okay.
So that's what Lucius is doing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yep. Idrin, you are next.
Whew. Okay, so I'm hidden. Who or what is closest to me?
3 sailors have come looking over the side of the ship. Emmeline just popped out and just face planted in front of you. So Emmeline's the closest. There are 3 people about 5 feet away from her, so they're right there.
Okay, and the 3 people, are they like right next to each other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I attempt triple non-lethal takedown on the 3 closest sailors?
Some spells will do like a 20-foot radius thing, so we'll apply those rules if you do a spell. Yeah.
Okay.
But just, Emmeline will be in that radius as well.
Mm-hmm.
There are some spells that do foe only. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, it's fine. We'll let it happen.
Oh, actually, better idea. So with spells, is there anything I can see, or would I have vision to see what is on the sailors' bodies, like physically? Like anything hanging from their waist?
Sure. So you can see the 3 sailors who came over are 2 men, 2 guys, 1 girl. They're wearing, bandanas, long coats. The woman is wearing just like boots, just like regular pirate garb. In regards to extra things, there are belts. 2 of them have coin pouches. The girl has a few daggers in her belt. One of the men has like a really old school kind of gun, just like tucked away. One of them has some badges up on his like breast area. Let's see, all of them are wearing belts. Is that enough? Rings. Pirates usually rings and jewelry. Yeah.
No, that's perfect. Their bandanas, are they like around their head?
Yeah, so bandanas fully around tops of the heads, pulled back like that.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Referencing the sheet I gave you, I cabbage bend their bandanas over their eyes.
Works for me. Just roll for that.
16.
So you barely made that. All 3 of them have their bandanas just magically like pulled down over their eyes. I'm going to assume it's hard to get it back up. They're like down. Yeah. Okay, so they're going to be grappling with that for a moment. So those 3 are just going to pause their turn for 1 entire round, which is great because their turn is up next. Fuck. We are dealing with 7 sailors. They're coming after Emmeline and Idrin because that's who they see right now. So one of them is a captain. One of them is the admiral. They're more powerful. Hold on. So first 5 are just going to take their swords. 2 of them don't have swords. Okay, so I'm doing the math in my head. Idrin, give me a flat roll, please.
4.
Okay, and then Emily needs this one. Not doing great, you guys. We both get hit for that.
Ouch.
Jesus Christ. We are going to... We're going to do it this way because this math is going to get too crazy too fast. I'm going to take the... We're going to roll with this. Okay, you got a 4?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 2 hits. Emmeline is also going to take 2 hits.
Okay.
Ouch,
We
she says.
we all have 3 normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Ouch.
Ouch. Those were just the... Oh, right. They have the bandanas over their eyes, so the other guys are fine. Anything else they're going to do? Yeah, I'm going to make 2 of them walk over to the side of the ship and just look down like they're gathering information to see what the hell's going on down here. They wave at you, Lucius, and then give you the finger. Yeah, that's it. So they see you guys down there. They're coming for you next. They just need to get prepared. Scumbria's turn.
Okay, so at this point, I'm still in the water. My fire staff won't help if I'm in the fucking water. So the best I can do at this moment, I don't think it'd be a good call to go on the boat right now.
Maybe not. Your crewmates are injured on board, and you are the medic.
Are you up? You're in the boat now, right? Like our boat?
No,
or are you still up
Emmeline
there?
and I are still up there.
Okay, how badly injured are you guys?
Pretty bad. We both
Very
have 2
fucking
wounds out of 3.
Okay, so I hear all this commotion. Do I need a roll for the commotion, or I just assume since I'm right there and I see all this stuff
you can
going
hear
on?
it. Like it's all
Okay.
very in the public.
All right, so I just look back at Luce and make sure everything is okay over there, and I look back and I need to climb back up there to make sure you guys are okay. I need to. So do I need a roll for me to climb to see how well I do on that?
Well, because we're in battle, I'm going to change that to your movement. You just get a free movement. You don't need to roll for that. Yeah, if it was roleplay, I'd make you roll for it. So you can just scurry up the side. That's fine.
Okay, so I hurry up. I get up to the side. Are you the closest right now? Who's the closest to me after getting up over?
Yeah, Emmeline will be.
All right. Okay, so I see you first. So I run up to you and I ask him, are you okay? Are you fine? What's wrong? What do you need? What hurts?
She's like, they slashed me. There's a whole gash. She's bleeding.
Okay, so I only have very few potions left. I have 2 more, and then I'll have to brew some more, and that's going to take a whole nother day. So I give you 1 left that should do you just fine, so I can eat you over. Can I throw you over so you can land, swim towards that?
Because it's battle, I'm gonna say no. It would. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna say no because we're in battle. Yeah.
Okay. So I just help you out really quick, and I ask you where Adrian's at.
Okay, Adrian's right next to me, so just right
behind her.
Okay, so I turn over. I ask you, are you all right? Obviously you're not. I see you bleeding. And I'm okay, never mind. That's a stupid question. So I just give you the potion, and now I'm standing and I'm looking what's about to come our way. So I pull my staff out. I'm ready for combat.
So I'm gonna have Emmeline and Adrian remove 1 hit, so we each get 1 hit as of right now.
Yay.
Okay.
Guys, guess whose turn it is? Craig.
Yours. Oh God.
Craig.
Okay, so Craig, is he's still tied up? No, he's with Lucy, right?
He's winning gin rummy, I think.
Okay. So he realizes what's going on, and he's just I don't know, I'm just here now. And I assume he goes up there to help you guys. I don't know. How do you want me to do this? Do you want me to play as him, or are you playing as him?
It's good. I kind of put it in there as a joke because he's unconscious. Yeah,
okay.
It's okay. We'll just kind of skip over him. I just wanted you to know Craig had a turn in battle, and we're really proud of him.
Okay, well, he's probably winning.
Craig.
We love you, Craig. Thank you for listening.
We love you. Emmeline, who just face planted in front of a whole bunch of pirates. They're really hot pirates, too. I don't know if you guys knew that. So she's also a little embarrassed. She's like, God fucking damn it. Face planted. What's up?
Adding that to my notes.
She turns around. She looks at this pirate crew. She inhales. She does the only thing she can think to do. She screams with her singer voice. She just fucking screams at them. Just get away. And this scream is so loud, the air around them shakes. All 10 of them are going to roll a wisdom saving throw right now. Anyone who fails is under a state of fear. So
that's dope.
She doesn't know she's a bard yet, but she's totally a bard. I don't even have enough fucking dice for this.
I'm so excited for this.
It's finally fucking happening. Yes.
One got a nat 20. That's insane. A 4 and a 2. We need one more. Guys, 2 are not fear. So all the rest of them are like imbued with fear. So the rest of them turn around. The way fear works in D&D is if a creature comes over fear, however it's pronounced, they will go away from the source of whoever casts the spell as quickly as possible. So everyone right now, basically everyone except for 2 people, are actively trying to get as far away from Emmeline as humanly possible. She doesn't know what happened.
Breathing room.
These people running away. There's 2 people right in front of her, though.
Question, does it didn't recognize what happened, or would I have to?
This is actually not mage magic right now, so even if you rolled, you wouldn't have the knowledge for this.
Oh, she would, in reference again to, she wouldn't know. Well, actually, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all good. I mean, you can be aware that something. We'll figure it out after the battle. Whatever.
Mhm.
That's all she's gonna do. She's actually gonna move back over to Scumbria, standing right next to her, and just start making a defensive wall. I guess, just standing next to her people. That's all she's got.
I dig it. I loved that. That's awesome.
Yo, Lucius.
Okay, so Lucius has been holding the torch, just waiting to light the fuse. I'm looking up at the taffrail, and nobody is hopped back over yet. So he just kind of calls up, being like, "We're leaving! Ship is leaving! Last call, all aboard! Get the fuck down here!" And he also is going to turn to Madeline, if she's still even on deck.
Oh, I was going to give you guys Madeline I forgot. Sorry, keep going.
He pretty much just turns to Madeline and goes, "You might want to go below deck. Things might get hairy."
She's going to look right at you and be like, "You saved my life once. Regardless of your weird cannibalistic tendencies, I'm staying up here." She's rolling for initiation. Girl got a 14. Sorry, I missed her last turn. Okay.
And as a main action, I'm no longer holding my action to fire the cannon. Lucius reaches into his coat and he pulls out a glass vial and he goes,
"What book do I need for
I hated
potions?"
you the most. And I'm going to yeet the glass vial up
Alchemy.
onto the top deck. And let's see if I land it.
Because I remember seeing one for health potion.
I got a natural 20.
Hey.
Role play away. You tell me what happens.
So I yeet this glass jar, this mason jar. It spins through the air and crashes onto the top deck, hopefully near the pirates, but Lucius is kind of just firing blind, so he's just hoping not to get you guys. And when the glass shatters, the yellow substance on the inside explodes into a 10-foot by 10-foot radius, and it is a large ochre jelly that moves of its own accord.
Oh, damn. Emmeline is just in awe. She's like, "Look at it." She's like, "Scum, look at it."
Whoa.
And as a swift action, Lucius just goes, "Not friendly, not friendly."
Oh, yeah, I forgot he gave me that vow. Oh.
Yeah, you have Reginald. Jarvis is the ochre jelly.
Oh my god.
So I summon Jarvis, and that's pretty much my turn.
Cool. Fucking well done. Does Jarvis have stats? How does Jarvis engage in battle?
It is an ochre jelly that fights on its own accord, and it does not differentiate friend or foe, and it is not under my control. It is just a wild ooze monster that is attacking things.
Okay. We're going to put that right in the middle of the ship. As people are running away from Emily, smack in the middle. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, I'm going to put it in the initiation. I'm going to give it a 6. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's what we're doing. 6. Okay. You're good.
Me. Okay, so let's see. I'm behind you, Emmeline, and Scum currently. And you said there's 2 pirates coming towards us?
Yes.
And the 3 officers are still blindfolded and, yeah,
Yes.
also nearby. Cool. Let's see. Okay, so I come right in between the 2 of you, put my arms around you both, and I say, "We should go."
Don't think.
So as my combat action, I'll cast Bubble Shield around the 3 of us, rather. And I'll just make my way to the edge of the ship, and if I'm able to, get us over and into the water.
So if all 3 of us agree to disengage in battle, we can let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Scum, did you want to stay on the top deck, or did you want to roll?
Am I allowed to throw what I was received? What does that potion do?
It summons a gray ooze.
Oh, dude, yeah. Can I throw that before I leave the ship?
Absolutely, you can do that.
It's a friendly barrier, so it'll just pass through as if it's not there.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna throw that before I leave the ship.
Done.
And I'm gonna follow suit.
So now the stoner pirates have to fight 2 ooze monsters.
Great. Yeah, we're leaving the ship. That's
Emily's
for sure.
going with you guys.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god, Emily's going with you guys. Holy fuck. This is fucking insane. This is a fucking insane. Okay. I love this. We eat the sheep. We eat the sheep.
Eat the sheep.
We leave the ship. We float on down in that bubble. Yeah. Okay. So we get on Lucius, what's your ship's name?
Righteous Indignation.
Get on Righteous Indignation. Can't say words tonight. I cannot believe that just happened. You hear the screams of the sailors as we depart. And these sailors were stoned. I mean, not even 4 minutes ago, they were in party mode. All of a sudden, not only did their party get crashed by these like random pirates that are better than them, but we also left them ooze monsters. Like, they have to recover first from the shock, and second, they actually need to get into battle mode to like fight these things. So we just kind of get on our ship and just sail west, I guess. Yes?
Yes, west
Westward.
it is.
Going to the west. From behind us, we came hearing shanties and we leave hearing screams, ooze flying off the ship. It's a horrifying sight. Madeline is just standing there blinking, like looking back at you guys, being like, you're either geniuses or the most desperate people I've ever met.
Probably both. We're a little both.
It's definitely both.
Definitely both.
I really wanted that ship, man.
So as everyone gets back onto the ship and we kind of break away and just start heading west as quickly as possible, Lucius kind of looks at the crew and goes, "So how was your field trip?"
Actually, it was pretty successful.
Oh, I have all this. I have all
You
these.
call
jewels,
that
though.
Yeah,
successful?
I got.
show Lucius this sack of jewels and say, "Yeah,
Emmeline hasn't quite looked at everything yet. Like, she saw the pearl get taken out, but she didn't see the contents of the bag. So she's now understanding exactly how wealthy these fuckers just became. She's like, wow.
So I take the necklace that I found, and I'm like, I also found this. It's probably a replacement for what I gave away, a new beginning. She puts it around her neck. She's like, I have no idea what it's meant for, but I'm digging it.
You put it around your neck. I need you to do me a
Oh God, no.
wisdom saving.
Okay.
I think this will
Damn
be
it,
really fun.
Summer.
I got a 17.
Cool. It feels great. It looks fabulous. The sun is shining off it, and it's glinting, and everything looks wonderful.
I like alien stuff. This is awesome.
Sweet. You guys are killing me. Fuck. It's so hard to be a player and a DM. Wow. Okay, so the sun has been continuing to set. That little escapade kind of put us behind a little bit. Nah, I'm not giving you guys that one. It doesn't fucking matter. The sun is beginning to set. In the distance, we begin to see some outcroppings of rock come up right about where the sun, kind of drops down and the sun does start to hit the water. So that's all there is. The wind is continuing to push us that direction. We get closer and we hear things you're supposed to hear, like seagulls are cawing. The waves of the ocean are everywhere. The boat's just kind of floating on its way. Your gems look really good in the sunlight. Oh, they glisten so nicely. As we approach the sunset, this big outcropping of rock kind of pops up exactly where the sun is coming down across the ocean to set. We're not even going to do perception checks because this is so obvious what we are about to see. Yes.
What the fuck?
So as we come closer, some of the rock outcroppings, one of the rock outcroppings is not rock at all. It's this huge carved stone that doesn't belong in this environment. It's like deep, deep, dark black stone, which isn't part of the natural environment, carved into this giant, it's actually a whale's tail. I know the picture cuts it off, but it's a huge fucking whale's tail. The inside of this whale's tail is glowing blue. You also notice it was not glowing blue until the sun met the horizon, and it's only glowing blue right for this moment. I'm just giving you guys that one. You just know that. Also, as you get closer, you feel really good inside. That song kind of pops into everyone's head again, and as it plays through your minds, you breathe nice and easy, as if this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Except for Madeline, who doesn't get that feeling, because Madeline is not fucking charmed. So Madeline looks at you guys. Here we go. She sees your faces, which just has this like calmest, the most like peaceful, serene look on your face. She's looking at you. She's looking at the structure. She's lived here her whole life and never heard about or seen this thing. She's looking back and forth. And is no one shocked at the giant whale's tail that's glowing blue?
No.
It's majestic, isn't it?
Very beautiful.
For the first time
Almost
in
like
probably
magic.
like 15 years, Lucius feels happiness.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
yay, but like, oh.
Right. So as you sail closer, the boat reaches this spot. You, friends, pull up. I mean, the water's short enough, like if you go wading in it, the water only comes up to your ankles, we'll say. It is starting to get a little cold, but you feel so peaceful, it doesn't even matter. And this place is beautiful. This place is actually a gorgeous location, regardless of if you're charmed or not. It's just this little tiny like rock outcropping. You feel safe here. You feel at home here. Things feel really, really nice. You also get this impending feeling of like someone is coming, someone is on their way right now to meet with us. Someone knows that we're here. It's not a scary feeling, but you guys are all like smiling at each other and just sharing. Emmeline puts her hand out. She's like, can I have another shot of rum?
Lucius will drop anchor, so then we're positioned relatively close to this structure.
Absolutely, you can have some rum.
Emmeline's really happy. She takes the rum. She walks right up to the structure and sits down kind of right on the edge of the structure and just like, you know what's going on.
So I'm gonna go ahead and we can get off the ship now, right?
Yeah, it's your choice, whatever you guys want to do.
All right, so I'm gonna get out of the ship and stretch my legs out.
All right.
This is definitely one of those things where it's like, if he wasn't charmed, Lucius would be so concerned right now, but he doesn't give a fuck.
Kind of nice. Is there anything anyone wants to do right now?
Would I benefit from a perception check? Just curiously.
You may certainly try. I mean, is there anything specific you want to look at or just a general perception?
Yeah, just a general perception from like a scholar's eye.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got an 11.
Okay. With an 11, you actually recognize a couple of these carvings on the side of this giant whale's tail that's glowing blue. Not enough to read any words or to know any symbols or what it means, but you definitely know this is part of a very ancient and old water-dwelling culture. You can't quite remember anything more than that. Cool and fine. Also, as you look at this blue light coming out of the middle of this giant structure, you are vaguely aware that this is not a school of magic that you specifically have studied. To you, obviously, it's magic. You just are unfamiliar with this type of magic.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow Summer, or Scum rather. Yeah, just hop off the ship and just like casually stroll in the structure's general direction, but not really like with any intent, just taking in the scene.
Okay.
Because Lucius he knows that he's supposed to wait here for someone. So he's trying to make himself look really good. He's like straightening out his coat, making sure his hat's on right. He turns to Emmeline and Madeline every now and again going like, how do I look? Do I look right? Do I look fine? Am I trying too hard?
You look horrible. Very awful.
Emmeline loves this question. She hasn't been in court in a long time, and like she, her and the girls used to like giggle when a prince would walk by. So she's like actually helping him. She's like, fix your eyebrows, like smooth it out, man. She's like picking dust off. She's like, all this cannon dust is not a good look for you. She's like,
you can't see my eyebrows. I'm wearing a mask.
Oh shit.
Should I still do my eyebrows behind the mask?
Your eyebrows.
I just continue to shake my head and sigh. No matter how much you try to, perk up or clean up, you're still going to look dead.
Lucius gets really depressed.
That's fair.
It's not my fault I'm dead.
Wow. All right.
Oh.
So the sun finishes setting, and right when the last of the light goes over the horizon, hold on. I need each of you to describe exactly what you're wearing right now, please.
I'm wearing all black gloves, black overcoat, black mask.
Okay.
All black. It was sort of like what I wear. I wore a few of my TikToks, just the all black with the white collar.
Totally. Gotcha.
Lucius has his boots, the black leather pants, the green tunic, bandolier, hood. The hood is down, but it's draped over his shoulders. The red captain's coat, the hat, and the mask.
Okay.
You're looking at it. Corset, pants, sash. Her hood is up and her mask is off.
Okay. And Emmeline's wearing like the one outfit I ever show her in. Our girl Madeline is wearing fine clothes. She was a person of the court. God, I didn't even think she'd be here for this scene. Okay, so she's got...
Oh.
It's great. She's here. It's beautiful. Just a nice, like, button-up, finely embroidered shirt. She's going to be wearing pantaloons and, like, fancy shoes. I don't know what that means, but just generically fancy shoes. For some reason, I'm imagining her with a feather in her cap. So she's got... It looks a little bit like Robin Hood. Yeah, Yeah, she's got that going on because she's got some style. She's cool. All right. So the sun goes down over the horizon.
What's Craig wearing?
What is Craig wearing? He's wearing his bodyguard outfit, which was inconspicuous clothing, clothing made for battle. Loose-fitting clothing made to blend in. So just like a nice loose-fitting shirt, but it's really, really well made. He's definitely got pants that have hidden pockets. That is definitely part of his look. High boots, durable. He can run in them. He can jump in them. Wonderful. A hood would definitely be part of his outfit as well.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's wearing a long sleeve shirt because he does have bracers on underneath. There's like thin body armor on underneath his shirt as well. Craig, I like this weird team we have together. This is enough to crew a ship. Okay. Craig, I like you. Okay, so the sun has set. The light has gone over the edge of the horizon. As soon as the light disappears, actually the light inside the whale's tail goes out. So the blue light, gone. When that happens, all of us see and hear a little splashing out, maybe 5 feet, just like north of us, west of us, I guess. And from the bottom, bubbles break the surface, and you see this little eyes, little like wet hair, blue hair come up. And this tiny little siren pops her head out. She looks at the three of you. She says, "So glad that you've come to me." But then she looks at Lucius and she looks at Emmeline, who are both dressed like pirates. And she yells at them really loudly. And as she's yelling, it's kind of like a siren song. It's very clearly an evil siren song. And it's a song of charm. You also feel there's a lot of fear, the things she's putting towards these two people who look like pirates. The rest of you, she's almost not interested in.
Can I try to kill her?
Yeah.
Christ.
How would you like to do that?
So she's in the water. Okay. So she's probably deep in the water, huh? Like enough to swim around.
She's like within 5 feet of you guys. And she's just popping out here, like her eyes are just coming over the edge of the water. So she's not deep. She's super at surface level.
Okay. So can I try to sneak up behind her and slit her throat?
Well, she kind of looked at all of us, so I don't think
so.
So.
Damn it. We're not on the boat anymore. Can I get on the boat and get the net?
Yes.
Ha ha. Okay.
I won't even make you roll for it because that's such a basic action. Also, she's occupied yelling at Lucius and Emmeline, me and Emmeline. So yeah, you can kind of start doing these like sketch moves in the background. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to.
Can I stop her? Can I like stick my arm out and just like hold on?
You can try roll a persuasion check, which would be
charm.
I think so.
15.
Okay, that failed.
Ooh.
At 1 point too.
Okay, so can I run in between the siren and what I'm assuming is, or wait, because both Scumbria and I got off the ship. Did she come up on the same side of the ship that we got off from?
Yes, she did. She's very close to you guys, and she's on the same side. Okay,
so Idrin just moves and puts herself between the siren and the rest of the crew. Like physically puts herself there. And
okay. So, let's do this one at a time. So, Lucius, right now, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. And Emmeline will do the same.
All right. I got a natural 20.
Damn, Emmeline failed. So, you are not charmed. She acts aggressively towards you, but nothing happens. She yells at Emmeline, and Emmeline is charmed. All she's going to make Emmeline do is sit there passively. That's it. Emmeline's just going to sit in the water. It's shallow water. Emmeline's just going to sit down in the water and just get really quiet and really passive. Okay. Idrin ran between the siren and the rest of the party. The siren is going to turn to you, Idrin, just eyes right on you, just fully focused on you. She's going to inhale and she's going to do the same thing. She's going to try to charm you. So screams directly at you. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw, which is charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, charm is wisdom.
Ew. Disadvantage. Ew. 5.
You are charmed. Okay, so for you, someone who's not dressed as a pirate, she's going to make you get back in the boat. You're going to get back in the boat. You're going to start playing cards with Craig.
By the way, up next to Craig's unconscious body, not only is there his hand of cards that's just face down in front of him, but he had most of the chips. He was winning.
Cannon. Okay, so Lucius...
Your lucky
got a
day,
great
Craig.
poker face.
It's your lucky day, Craig. I recently came into a lot of money.
So the siren is going to swim up close to the two people who are not charmed, which is Lucius and Scumbria. And again, her eyes are just right over the surface of the water, and she's looking at you, and she hisses. She looks at you, and she looks at Lucius, and she goes, "Are you the bird that they say is once dead?" She sinks back into the water just a little bit.
Because of the compulsion from the initial charming that brought us here to begin with, do I get a feeling that this is the person that sang to us?
Yes.
Okay, so the charm spell has ended. You would feel how your character would normally feel if a song like that just popped into their head. So your reaction is now on you.
Lucius is exhausted and hurt and tired, and it's been a long day, so he's not going to be overly hostile to the siren. I mean, she screamed at us, but it didn't seem like it did us any damage. Like, Emmeline just kind of sat down, like, just kind of plopped her butt in the water, and then Idrin was like, fuck this, I'm climbing back in the boat. So I'm definitely not getting hostile monster vibes. So Lucius, he hears the question and just kind of goes, yes, once.
She turns to Scumbria, still half in the water. She goes, "Are you the healer they say brought him back to life?"
Absolutely not. But I am the one that will light you on fire. And she pulls out her staff and she keeps it near.
Can I just kind of put my hand on Scumbria's wrist and just kind of, like, not forcefully, but just be like, not yet. Maybe, but not yet.
Yeah, but I'm prepared.
The siren hisses at both of you again. She looks at Lucius, eternally interested at this bird who's died once. The siren kind of like lifts up out of the water a little bit, and she shows you the top half of her body. She actually is curled up on a rock at this point.
Is she Little Mermaiding it right now?
Well, a little creepier, but yeah.
Oh.
This siren has like underwater bat wings. I mean, she can't fly, but I think sirens can fly. I don't remember. She kind of like, as she's sitting there, opens her wings just a little bit and looks at you, Lucius, and she just says, "Birdman." She kind of like opens her wings and puts them back down. She goes, "You could call me one of the bird people too." She's kind of shaking her head like she's trying to convince you of something. And then she says, Who brought you back to life? They told me that 2 bird people brought each other back to life, and I need to know how you came back from the dead."
Lucius takes off his hat and removes his mask to reveal all of his eyes, and he says, "I've been dead for a while."
She hisses when she sees that, because that is not what she was expecting. She screams, "You were sank at the bottom of the ocean!"
A friend pulled me back up.
She inhales really slowly. She exhales. She looks between you, Lucius, Scumbria. She's looking at all of you right now, and she goes, "I need someone to bring my sister back to life. I will do anything to make that possible."
Scum just looks back at Lucius and is like, "What do you want to do?"
Do I hear this?
Yes, everybody hears it.
Okay. Am I still charmed, or can I interact with her again?
No, the charm is over for both you and Emmeline.
Okay.
How much gold did you lose?
Yeah. Yeah, how much? Roll for it.
Yeah, it's a good, let's see, 16.
Craig gets plus 16 GP. Can I get a channel for like character inventory?
Yes. I haven't updated that with.
I would love, guys, I don't know if this is possible, but I would love to have individual character inventories.
700.
So we can like add to it each week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Whatever. Okay, God.
900, and I lost 16. 964 GP. Anyway, okay, yeah, so I stand up from the table and make my way just to the side of the ship, and I ask, "Do you have a library?"
She, when you get close, she coils away. "No, not in any languages you could read." She kind of looks offended. She looks a lot offended. Actually, she looks at you, Idrin, and she goes, "You don't have any healing magic."
Let's see, I just look her in the eye and I grin, and I just say, "Try me."
She turns to the ocean. She sings a deep song. It's so deep and so low that humans cannot hear this pitch. It's this low rumble. And as she's doing this, the waves begin to get a little bigger around all of us. The wind starts to kick up. And by the time this 4th large wave comes, all of a sudden, a giant stingray flies out of the ocean. And it's airborne for just a minute. And the tail of this stingray, as it's flying over you, just like nicks you, Idra. Not in a way that will cause permanent damage, but just as a way to be like, fucking show me what you got. So nicks you across the back, a place where your hands can't reach, but your magic can. Like, that spot you can't really reach. Mm-hmm. And then the stingray goes back into the ocean. You can all still see it there. She summoned the stingray. This thing is here, and it's with the party. It's not hostile anymore. It just looks at you, inviting you to heal yourself if you can.
Okay, I like that. Let me think. Ooh, okay. Let me see. I turn to Scum, and I just say, "May I?" gesturing to your medic bag.
Sure. She hands it over.
Thank you. And so I open it out. Do you have like adhesive and some gauze in there?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay, and something equivalent to cotton.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So I take these items from Scumbria's bag and I fashion a makeshift just band-aid out of it, big enough to cover what I'm hoping / feeling is big enough to cover the gash. Do you have a mirror or two in there?
I do have a small mirror, just one.
Okay, cool. That's
like tiny though, like the size of my palm.
Okay, oh no, that's perfect. Okay, so yeah, and then she takes the mirror and using the mirror to guide herself, she cabbage bends the makeshift band-aid onto the spot on her back.
Siren looks between you and Scumbria and then back at you and just gently kind of sinks just a little bit back into the water. She goes, I knew you two were the two birds. She points at Scumbria and she goes, you are the healing bird they talk about because you're the healing one. She goes back at you, Idrin. I know you're taking healing magics from her bag. Suppose you're a party. I'll allow it. My sister and I used to do that. Her powers were my powers and my powers were her powers. But then, in a gesture of kindness, she waves her hand, and some of the ocean water kind of laps up on your back, Idrin, and just with like one gentle wipe of the ocean, you are healed. The stingray wound has disappeared now. So she looks at all of you, and she just whispers, she goes, I know who you are. I knew your names, and I sang you that song from across the water. She goes, I know who you are. If you could revive this Birdman, you can revive my sister. I need you to do this. You need to do this. You don't understand. Someone has to revive her. I would like it to be you. That is the easiest way this is going to happen.
Lucius steps forward, only like 1 or 2 strides towards the siren. Is your sister already passed, or is she on the brink?
Pirates killed her, not 3 days ago.
If she's already dead, I can bring her back, but she won't be your sister anymore.
She gets stiff as she considers this. She looks around at each of you, one by one. She even locks eyes with Maddie for a moment. What do you mean?
I know some secrets, forbidden knowledge, things that should have been left untouched. I know how to make liquid eternity.
She inhales at that. She thinks about it for a moment, 2 moments, and then very slowly and very shallowly, she nods at you, Lucius. I promise I can make this worth your while.
Tell me more about these pirates.
Did they smell like hot kush?
She looks at you with a dead face and goes, yes. They sailed in a ship. There was about between 10 to 15 of them. They've been sailing up and down these waters, raiding for gems. She rolls her eyes and she gets really upset. Raiding my gems. She's really, really angry. I think I can do a locator spell. I think I can find them for you. She says, they might have a trinket of my sister's. They might have a piece of my sister. What do you need to revive my sister? What do you need from me?
Has she not noticed the necklace that Summer's wearing?
She actually hasn't. I rolled for that, and she hasn't. I rolled for that.
Scumbria slowly slides it into her shirt.
I do. Clink.
So I've pictured it's just been wearing just this satchel, just stuffed to the brim of these jewels. And she puts her hand on the bag and thinks about it for a second, weighs her options, and goes, I don't normally do this, but she looks at the siren and the distance between them. She says, if I may approach you, I'd like to return something to you.
She looks curiously, but she nods like you can come over and do what you must.
All right. So I just casually hop off the side of the ship and stroll towards the siren. And as I'm strolling, I unsling the bag from my shoulder, hold it by the straps, and just hold it outstretched. And I stop just a couple of feet away from where she's perched.
She takes the bag.
I should give the necklace back.
Well, what would you like to do? I'm gonna pause.
No,
you can shoot. What do you want to do? Your choice.
I'm gonna give the necklace back. It was her sister's, right?
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
Oof. That's hard. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay.
I'll leave it. I'm leaving it. Sorry.
Okay, so you hold the bag out to the siren. She takes the bag, opens it up, looks inside. The gills on the side of her neck immediately start to go up. Her shoulders get tense. She looks at you, Idrin. She bares her teeth, her sharp teeth, and she goes, "You're the one stealing from Umberly?" She screams at you. This is another charm spell. Idrin, she's trying to charm you. I need you to roll me a saving throw right now.
Well,
that is a tie, and the defender gets the tie. You are not charmed. She is immediately going to bare her very sharp nails and attack. Oh, roll for initiation. She is going to attack you, Idrin, right now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
She's actually not going to engage. She's just going to stand there and take it.
Okay, let me ask the
If
party.
that's something I can do.
That is something you can choose to do. Well, we'll just start here. Siren and Idrin, roll for initiation. Even if you choose not to do anything, I need a number from you anyway.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the Siren's going to take her claws and just slash them at your face, Idrin. And she's just going to say, "How dare you," as she slashes your face.
You're
That's
overreacting.
So I think that's going to miss.
You're overreacting.
So,
She turns to Scumbria and she says, these are the gems of Umberly. How dare you remove them from the altar?"
Listen to us. I stole this from the captain himself. The ship is sinking as we speak. We took from them. So you should be thankful that we're giving them back to you.
She waves her hand. Scum, roll for initiation. She's going after you next. Give me a roll.
I did not mean to jump in, but I was trying to save you. I rolled a 17.
I had something going.
So here's how this is going to work. We're going to get this set up.
Mhm.
Idrin, I need you to take your turn. And we'll you can disengage if you... Idrin, take your turn.
Okay.
Lucius got an 11 if it helps.
Can I move to physically block the Siren, but just physically block her and make no attempt to, just do anything else? Not disarm her, not try to harm?
Sure.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for anything? Or...
No, that's just a defensive action. She already missed.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird. Yeah, I don't know how this works in D&D if only one party wants to attack and the other doesn't. I mean, okay, so here's what's going to All right, that's fine. You are still in battle until you physically leave the area. I think that's how this is going to work, I think. Unless you say something to convince her to chill the fuck out. So I'll let you do what you need with that.
So yeah, I move to physically block her, and I am presumably my head's next to hers while we're kind of locked in this position. And I say, it wasn't us. It was wrong what they did to you, which is why I'm giving it back.
Okay. You do notice she takes the bag of gems. It's in her possession now. She still looks at you with angry. I mean, you've fucking pissed this girl off. She's angry. Her sister just died. Someone somewhere killed her sister. Pirates have done it. There are thieves happening all around. This is, although it's supposed to be a sign of trust, she is so shaken that she's struggling with this one. This one's hard.
Okay. It's okay. So does she just look at me and not say anything?
Actually, her turn is next. So she's about
Okay.
to... She does take the bag from you. With her free hand, she pulls one of these motions, and the stingray is going to jump back out of the water this time. It's going to gently fly/fall towards you, Idrin. And it is going to try to sting you this time for poison damage. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Sea legs.
Ooh, sea legs. Okay, that's just a flat 12.
Cool. Stingray got that 20. So you are poisoned. I have not even thought about how poison would work in this arrangement we have going on. So you take one hit, and we'll think about that later.
Okay.
At any time, can Lucius kind of interrupt the combat?
Yes.
Lucius is gonna, not with hostile intent, but try to get as close to the Siren as comfortably possible, and just say, "The more you fight us, the less I'm inclined to save your sister."
She's gonna straight up, Pikachu style, tail whip your fucking face.
Okay.
Oh, ouch.
I deserve
like a
it.
bitch slap.
A fish slap.
A fish slap. Technically, Scumbria is next. Did you want to engage in battle, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I know. I'm just sitting here watching the show at this point.
Okay. She did want to go after you, but then Idrin I forgot. We still have NPCs. Give me a second, guys.
Craig, what are you doing?
Yeah, Craig, help us, Craig.
Besides, take my money.
It's so hard to be a DM with a character. Okay. Emmeline? What would she do, Cannon? Hold on, give me a second.
Dueling banjos.
No, that's actually where I'm going. I was yo, for real. I need to skip this for now. It's just hard because, like, I know shit about the plotline, and I don't know. I'm going to skip Emmeline for a second. Madeline, though, is going to stand up.
Emmeline found a really cool shell in the tide pool she sat down in.
She's still charmed. There we go. So Maddie is going to step up now. She's going to come into this whole area. She looks at the siren. She goes, I know you. The siren looks at Maddie. Maddie looks at the siren. Maddie goes, my people write songs about you. You're the two siren sisters at the altar. She goes, you're the ones who guard the altar. And now the siren is really interested. The siren looks over at this girl and kind of stops, just like doesn't look at Idrin or anyone for just a second. Maddie's going to look over and say, you're Claraine, and your sister's Sirixie. We know you guys. And the siren nods. She's like, that's us. That's us. Sirixie's dead. Sirixie's dead. Like, the altar cannot be protected. These oceans are about to become much more dangerous. Maddie nods. She's like, I don't know these people because I just met them and they've been sucking blood out of this guy that they've been playing cards with. And I'm not quite sure if I should trust them, but they did save my life. But I do want you to know I'm on your side because I live in these oceans as well. And I want to do anything to keep these oceans safe. The siren's going to pause and the siren's going to look at all of you. Some of you who's in pirate garb, pirates who just killed her sister. And the siren's going to start backing off now. I think the siren's going to disengage. And honestly, guys, I think that's where we're going to end the session right now.